So next question say that which of the following is true? Which of the following is true? Every rational number is a real number. First option, every real number is a rational number. Second one, third one, every integer is a whole number. And next one, every real number is a complex number. You may have doubt this one. At the starting of that class, starting video, I given that flow chart. No, if you know that flow chart, then you can write this one simply. Okay, or you forgot that. Okay, in that reverse order it is correct or not. So justly draw that flow chart here. So starting complex numbers. In that complex numbers we have that real numbers and imaginary numbers. In that real numbers we can observe that rational numbers and irrational numbers. Just representations I am writing, rational and irrational. In that rational numbers we can observe that negative fractions and positive fractions. Okay, so again here we can observe that positive fractions and negative fractions, and in the same way this one we can represent it as fractions part. In that fractions again negative and positive, fractional part, and in the same way here you can observe that integers also. Okay, and in integers we can observe that in negative integers 0, positive integers. Okay, next 0 and positive integers are whole numbers, and again only positive, that is natural numbers. Actually this is that flow chart, no? So just observe that flow chart. By using the flow chart I will tell you the answer. When you observe that downwards to upwards, okay, the combination of natural numbers and 0 are called whole numbers, which means in that whole numbers we can observe that natural numbers and 0. Next come to that integers, whole numbers, and in the same way negative numbers also there in that integers. Now integers and fractional numbers there in that rational numbers. Okay, so next rational numbers and irrational numbers there in that real numbers. So from upward to downward that is not possible, downward to upward every number is possible. Okay, just to see the difference. First I am saying every rational number is a real number. In that real numbers we can observe that rational number. So every rational number is a real number. Yes or no? Every rational number is a real number. Why? Because in that real numbers all rational numbers are there. So every rational number is a real number we can say. So first option is correct. Okay, come to that next one. Every real number is a rational number. Every real number is a rational number. In that real numbers we can observe that irrational numbers also, no? So irrational number, is it a rational number? No, that is not possible, no? In that real numbers we can observe that rational and irrational. The combination of rational and irrational, that is real numbers. But so every real number means we may take that irrational also, no? Irrational we can't say that one as a rational. So that's why I told you that topward to downward that is not possible. Downward to topward everyone is included in that one top, that preceding one. Okay, so here this is not possible. Next, every integer is a whole number. Every integer is a whole number they are saying. In that integers we can observe that negative and positive. Okay, but in whole numbers we can observe that only positive and 0. Negative numbers not there, but negative numbers there in that integers. So how we can say that all integers are, every integer means all integers are whole numbers. How we can say -2, that is an integer. Is it a whole number? Not possible. In reverse possible. Every whole number is an integer. Okay, every whole number is an integer, but every integer need not be a whole number. In converse not possible. Okay, so that's why this is also wrong option. Okay, next one, every real number is a complex number. Every real number is a complex number. I am saying that in this direction always possible. In this direction this is not possible at all. Okay, so here every real number, here real number is there, every real number is there in that complex number. Yes, in that complex numbers we can say that all real numbers, including the real numbers, we can observe that imaginary numbers also. Along with that real numbers, we can observe that imaginary numbers. So all real numbers we can say that one as complex numbers also. So this question related to multi correct answer. So here options A and D are correct. A and D are true statements. Okay, so always when you observe that flow chart, always downward to upward is possible, upward to downward is not possible. Keep that one of that logic in your brain. Okay, so children, see here 13th question. X square plus 4 is equals to 0 and x belongs to real number, then x is equals to. Here x is a real number, so what is the value of x they are asking? X square plus 4 is equals to 0. So x square is equals to minus 4. So x is equals to, okay, x is equals to what you will get here, plus or minus square root of minus 4. Okay, or else here you will get that square root of minus 4. Square root of minus 4. So what is the value of x here? X is equals to square root of minus 4. Square root of minus 4, that is the square root of a negative number. Is it an imaginary number or a real number? That is imaginary number, not a real number. Okay, but they are asking here in that real numbers, no? In that real numbers, the square root of minus 4 is not there. Why? Because that is an imaginary number. Okay, that's why in this case this is does not exist. So answer is here does not exist. Next one. Here also x square plus 4 is equals to 0. So again same conditions, x square is equals to minus 4 and x is equals to square root of minus 4. X is equals to square root of minus 4. In complex numbers they are asking. So this is belongs to complex number or not? In a complex number we can observe that imaginary numbers also, no? So in that complex number, imaginary number also there. That's why this is possible. So here the answer is option C. Okay, square root of minus 4. Okay, so up to here the next question we will observe that. Okay, so next one. The predecessor of minus 1 in integers. Predecessor of minus 1. So minus 1 means subtract minus 1 from that given number. So you will get that its preceding number. So minus 1, what is the resultant? Minus 2. Okay, minus 1 and minus 1 which is equals to minus 2. So what is the predecessor of minus 1? That is minus 2. Predecessor means on that number line we can observe that is 0, 1, 2 and here minus 1, minus 2, no. Predecessor of 2 is 1, predecessor of 1 is 0, predecessor of 0 is minus 1. So the number which lies just left side of that given number we will call them as a predecessor. Okay, so minus 2 is that predecessor of minus 1. Okay, simply like that also we can write. So option B is correct here. Okay. Next question, the number of prime numbers, actually question is incomplete here. The number of prime numbers less than 100 is that question. The question is the number of prime numbers less than 100. Less than 100, how many prime numbers are there? 25 prime numbers are there. Already we discussed this question, right? So here how many prime numbers are there? Less than 100 means 25 prime numbers are there. Okay, this one here, once observe that a big question is there, but I will tell you one trick here. That is 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4, next plus 5 minus 6 plus 7 minus 8 and so on, plus 2019 minus 2020, next plus 2021 minus 2022 plus 2023. Okay, so is it possible to all 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 5, is it possible to calculate like that? Okay, it is possible, but it will take more time. If in your examination this type of question will give means for simplifying, if you will do that 1 minus 2 is minus 1 plus 3 is equals to, that is plus 2 minus 4 is equals to minus 2. If you will do calculation in that way, exam time will be completed. Okay, for this one question only your exam time will be complete, your 30 minutes examination time will be completed. Okay, not only 30 minutes, how much time they will provide to you. Okay, so here the simple logic is, here I am going to tell you that just take all the numbers are pairs. Why? Because for taking the difference we need that two numbers, right? For taking the result sum, then also minimum number of numbers we required as two only, no? That's why take that one as the pairs here. This is one of the pair, this is one of the pair, this is one of the pair, and so on. So and so on. Here you can observe that 2018, 2017, those two one of the pair, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022. Okay, next 23, that is single number is there, so leave that one. Okay, don't talk about the 2023, up to I will tell. Okay, just observe here, this is one of the pair, 2, 3, 4 and so on, this is one of the pair, this is one of the pair. Now, how many pairs are there here? First you have to observe, how many pairs are there? Here 1 minus 2, that is a minus 1, 3 minus 4 is minus 1, 5 minus 6 is minus 1, 7 minus 8 is minus 1 and so on. This result is equals to minus 1 plus of, and here this result is minus 1 plus of 2023. Like this way we can observe, you know, here. Okay, now how many times minus 1 is there means first we have to say that how many pairs are there. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Here 2 is there, we are calculating this one as 1. Here 4 is there, we are calculating as 2. Here 6 is there, we are calculating 3 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. 4 pairs. Just observe that the second number 2, half of the 2 is 1, half of the 4 is 2, half of the 6 is 3, half of the 8 is 4. So half of the 2020 means that is 1010. Half of 2022 is 1011. Okay. So in this way, in this manner, how many pairs are there? 1011 pairs are there, which means how many minus 1s are there means 1011 times minus 1 is there. Okay, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1 and so on, minus 1, minus 1. How many times? 1011 times. 1011 times, which number is in repetition? That is minus 1. Okay, plus the leftover number, which one we left here? That is 2023. Okay, so this value is equals to minus 1011 plus 2023. So subtract these two. 2023 minus 1011. So this is 2101. So answer is 1012. Okay, in integers here this is positive, negative, no, so positive is greater, that's my answer is 1012. So which one is correct? Yes, option A is correct here, that is 1012. Okay, so in this manner you can find that the value. Okay, no need to take that 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 5 like that. Okay, always the simplifications means always you have to check that easiest way. Okay, no need to say take that the largest ways, whatever it may be. If you follow that manner or if you follow that speed maths, okay, you will get the same result only, no? Okay, you will get the same marks also. They will not give that marks to your time, how much time you spend in that on that particular question. Okay, they will give marks to you that given question. Given answer, if that is correct then they will give that positive mark, right? Okay, so next question, observe that I power 2024 plus I power 2025 plus I power 2026 plus I power 2023. Okay, here we have to find the values. So individually first calculate the values. I power 2024 we can write it as, already we discussed about this one in the same video, no? So that's why I am saying that this one as 4n form we can write this one, that is 4 into 506. Shall we write like that? 4 into 506. So that is in the form of I power 4n. So I power 4n value is equals to 1 only, no? Okay. So next one, I power 2025. So I power 2024 we know the value. So we can write this one as I power 4 into 506 into I power 1. Okay, so why? Because 2024 plus 1 is equals to 2025. Okay, that's why. So here the value of I power 4n is equals to 1 into I, which is equals to I. Okay, so next one, I power 2026. So this one also we can write it as 4 into 506. Okay, and here I power 2, which means I square. Why? Because this is the value of 2024 plus 2 is equals to 2026. That's why. So what is the value of I power 4n? That is 1. And I square value, what is the value of I square? That is minus 1. So 1 into minus 1 is equals to minus 1. Okay. So the last one, that is I power 2023. Okay. So which is equals to here 4 power, I power 4 into something we will get means 2024. But here the number is 2023, no. So 4 into 2023, 4 5 is 20, and here leftover 23 is there, no. So again 505. Okay, so 505 into 4, 4 5 is 20, so 0 is there, no. That's why right here 2. Again 4 5 is 20, so you will get here 2020. So I power 4 into 505 into I power 505 means here we are getting 2020, so plus 3 we need here. So that is I cube. Which method I am following here? Which law I am following means a power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. By using this exponent I am writing this all. Okay. So if anybody missed that video means once go and see that video here. Again and again I am saying that. So this is I cube. I cube value, maybe if you forgot that I cube value, again we can write this one as I power 4 into 505 into I cube. Again you can separate it as I square into I. Okay. So this one I power 4n formula only, no. So I power 4n is equals to 1 into I square is equals to minus 1 into I. So 1 into 1 is equals to 1, 1 into minus 1 is equals to minus 1, minus 1 into I is equals to minus I. So the resultant is minus I. Now substitute these all values in that given question. Okay. So in that given question, I power 2024. So I power 2024 value is 1. Next plus I power 2025 value is I. Okay. Next I power 2026 value is minus 1. Next I power 2023 value is minus I. So plus 1 minus 1 plus I minus I. So resultant is 0. Resultant is 0. Which option is correct here? Yes, option D is correct. Okay. So I taken these all values under that laws of exponent. A power m into a power n is equals to a power m plus n. Okay. Detailed explanation there in that synopsis. Okay. Once you can observe that. So children, see here 19th question. The complex numbers. Okay, the complex numbers or the complex number a plus ib. The complex number which is in the form of a plus ib, no. So here a b belongs to r. A b belongs to r. Then which of the following is true? Then which of the following is true? So here I will tell you one thing. A plus ib. Okay, complex number is in the form of a plus ib, no. So here a and b belongs to real numbers. Okay. A comma B belongs to real numbers, they are saying. That is the condition. So here I will tell you one thing. Here A and B belongs to real numbers. Then here the fundamental operations related to mathematics. I mean addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. These all also related to that. Those two numbers always all are possible. Okay, once see here a into b is always a real number, which means if a and b are real numbers, then the multiplication of those two numbers should be a real number. Okay, not should be a, we will get those resultant as a real number, and in the same way the division of those two real numbers, again you will get it as a real number. Okay, and the sum of two real numbers is always a real number, and the subtraction of two real numbers also you will get it as a real number. That's what I am saying here. In all fundamental operations also satisfying here, and always also you will get that real numbers only. Okay, so here what is that options and what is that question? So the complex number a plus ib, where a comma b belongs to R, then which of the following is true? So here a into b is always a real number. Which of the following is true, they are asking. Okay, so a into b is always a real number. For example, 2 plus, for example, 3 into square root of minus 5. Okay, a complex number which is in the form of a plus ib, that is 2 plus 3 into square root of minus 5. So here a and b are real numbers only, no? So which means 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3 which is belongs to real number here. Okay, in this set here we can say that 2 into 3. So 2 into 3 is equals to 6. 6 is a natural number, whole number, integer, rational number, and so that is also a real number. Okay, so that's why here a into b is satisfying. Okay, so first one completed. A plus b. So 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. 5 is a real number, we know that. So this is also satisfying. Next, a by b, which means 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is a rational number. 2 by 3 is a rational number, means all rational numbers are real numbers. Okay, but here what they said, a by b is not always a real number. Okay, if a and b are real numbers, then a plus b is a real number, a minus b is a real number, a into b is a real number, a divided b is also a real number. So in all cases, that is always we will get a real number only. Okay, so this is that a false statement, and all above given, that's why this is also false statement. So here which of the following is true, they asked, but here this is related to multi correct answer type. Okay, so which options are correct here? That is option A and option B are correct here. Okay, so next question here, that is E is called dash number. E is called dash number. So E is means E is an we know that irrational number. E is called irrational number. Here they are asking that a rational number. No. That is integer. No. Irrational number but not real number. And we know that all irrational numbers are real numbers. All irrational numbers are real numbers. But here the option is irrational number but not a real number. That is not possible, no? Why? Because in a real number, all irrational numbers are there. So this type of condition not existing here. Okay, that's why this is also not correct. So answer is a real number. So E is called a real number. Okay. So here once observe the given question, that is given the largest number no here. So that is related to one, see the options: irrational number, non-terminating, non-repeating decimal, real number, and ABC. Once observe that. Given number, is there any repetitions? 20230, 2023, 002023. When you observe that the given number, that is not repeating, first conclusion, and so on, dots is there, means that is a non-terminating, which means that is not having end point, no? So that is a non-terminating. So these two conditions satisfying. These two conditions satisfying means that is related to irrational number. Yes or no? So first one satisfying irrational number. Okay, and we got the conclusion. What is that? Non-terminating. Yes, of course, that is a non-terminating. There is no end point. So non-terminating, non-repeating. There is no repetition in that given number also. So that is non-terminating, non-repeating. Okay, next, real number. In a real number means what? Rational numbers and irrational numbers there. Here, by observing these two, we can get a conclusion that is an irrational number. Clearly, the number is the given number is an irrational number. So all irrational numbers are there in that real numbers. All irrational numbers are real numbers. So that's why here option D. What is that? Option A, B, C. So here the correct answer is option A, B, C. That is single correct answer. So answer is option D. If that is a multi-correct answer, then you can keep that A, B, C also. Okay, D something they given means, and then you can take that A, B, C for that multi-correct answer. Okay. So next final one. Which of the following is not true? Okay. Every natural number is a fraction. Every natural number is a fraction. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Every natural number is there. These all numbers we can express in the form of fraction only, no? By taking 1 as its denominator, we can express this one in a fraction form. So we can say that every natural number is a fraction. The smallest fraction is 0. Smallest fraction is 0. Not possible. Every fraction is a natural number. In reverse, that is not possible. Every natural number is a fraction, but every fraction is need not be a natural number. Okay, in reverse, the converse, that is not possible. No. Next, every number is a complex number. Every number is a complex number, they are saying. Okay, it is true or not? Every number. Here something is missed. So every number means here we can take that a natural number, whole number, so and so, any number. So every number, any type of number is a complex number only. Okay, these two are that correct options. Okay.